my pleasure to introduce our next international expert, my friend Rhonda Swan.
The internet and personal branding changed my life. It started back in 2005 when I was a corporate executive and I experienced a woman putting her brand new baby in daycare. And I had a moment change in my life where I realized that if I was going to be a mother and raise a child, that I could not continue to live this life that I was living. So I had to make a drastic change. So I went from being a corporate executive to Googling work-at-home mom, something I would never imagine doing. And I was looking for a way to bridge the gap between offline and online marketing. And what I saw is when I looked out in this sea of marketers, people were selling similar products. They were having the exact same message, and no one could choose them over and above each other than price. So when I went on this mission, if I'm going to do this internet thing, I've got to find a way to stand out in this sea of marketers so that my customers would choose me over you. See, because people like to buy from people, right? Yes. Yeah, we like to buy from people. In fact, there was a recent study that they polled online consumers, and they asked, would you prefer to buy from a personal brand or a company or a logo? And a whopping 78% of those people said, I would much rather buy from a personal brand, someone with a heartbeat, someone that I can trust. And I started thinking, wow, this is amazing. See, because I look at our personal brands like our business birthmark. What is the first thing you guys think of when I say the name Marilyn Monroe? Is it that beautiful blonde hair? What about those red ruby lips? Or how about that birthmark? See, Marilyn Monroe became the most sought after actress in the 1970s and bombshell because of those three features, and namely that birthmark. Women and young girls today are emulating her birthmark and maintaining her legacy today. I want to be known for something like that, don't you? Yeah, me too. So what I decided to do is share with everyone how you can start creating right now your own personal brand and your business birthmark. I call it building your business, your brand in three very simple ways. The Marilyn Monroe method, right? So first is, you have to be unique. Second, you've got to understand what your core message is or your promise to the market or to your customer. And then third, you have to know how to leverage social media. So let me go a little bit deeper. Uniqueness. Now, I've walked out on stage as Wonder Woman before. I really did it. I'm not asking you to do that, but I'm asking you to find what is it about you that is so unique that whether you sell the exact same product as someone else, that you can be chosen over someone else. Could be what they call as a USP, or unique selling proposition, something that you do, a value you may have. Or maybe it's your story. Most of us have an incredible story. Number two, core message. You have to define what your promise is to your customer and to the marketplace. If you have a defined promise, people will identify you and say, ooh, I know I have to buy that shirt from you because you made that shirt and you do it with love. Third, you have to know how to leverage social media. Make social media your addiction. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 7.6 billion people in this world, and 2.2 billion of them are on social media. That's where everyone's playing. So if you want to launch a business or a brand, you have to know how to leverage social media. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter is where it's at. You've got to learn how to dominate those markets because that's what gives you the heartbeat. People want to talk to you. They want to know what you're up to every single day. And in fact, I did some research here in the UAE. You know what I found is that 95% of the UAE has access to internet. And namely Dubai, the #1 consumers of social media in the world. That is opportunity for all of you right now to launch your own personal business birthmark right now in your backyard. How amazing is that? Because the world needs to hear from you. The world deserves more personal brands and people that are willing to share their passion, their story, and the values that they have to share with the world. Thank you.